Ladies and gentlemen, the Greater Metro Junior Hockey League is proud to present to you Round 3, Game 5 in the Northern Conference Final between the Bradford Rattlers and the visiting Ville Pirates. So it's been as even as this series can be. One team wins one, the next team wins the other, so we have a 2-2 tie here in Game 5. And as most people say, and as the hockey record shows, whoever wins Game 5 is 80% likely to go on to win the series, and the puck has dropped in Game 5 from Bradford is underway. Terrence McLean's line starts. Nathan Sanderson, Alvari Ruutanainen, Melvin Thorsten, and Braden Morris. The 5 on for Rick Jackman's Bradford Rattlers. The puck is pulled back up behind Costa, goaltender for the Ville Pirates. Huge hit thrown in the Ville zone. Here they come again. Bellarose shooting that one, and a stop was made by Trevor Babin. And it didn't take long for the hitting to pick up. Not even 30 seconds in, we already got our first big hit of the game, and the Rattler bench comes to life as a result of the physical play. Cristofaro, Arson Gidlin, Gary Skylarek, Zach Beckley, and Shushimer on the ice for the Bradford Rattlers. Their second line for forward and defense. Puck got played over by Duchesne at the point. Dumps it back in. Cristofaro played over. Bagan can able to elevate her a pass out of the reach of Gary Skylarek. Going to be played on down, but played on and offside. Again, I'm just going to catch you up on the starting goalies for tonight's game for the Ville Pirates is Julio Costa, who stole the show last game in Ville. And of course, the Bradford Rattlers, as always, it's 35. Trevor Babin, native of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He had over 40 shots the last outing, Game 3. Check that Game 4 in Ville. Puck hit the mesh. It's supposed to be blown dead, but the referee is going to let that play continue. LaBelle's quick shot from the point was steered aside by Zach Beckley. You can elevate her a pass out of the reach of LaBelle. He has to skate over after it. Go behind Julio Costa. Played up to middle where it could be chipped along by Bagan to the play of 15 in white for the Ville Pirates. 15 for Ville. It's Sonny Borey. I believe this is his first appearance in this playoffs for the Ville Pirates. As Shushimer takes a long year, Skylarek comes on with them. Cristofaro heads to the bench for a change for Sanderson's line, as that puck can be easily stopped by Julio Costa. Valkazov, Frolov, and Daniel Vanette, forward line for the Rattlers. Puck up, speared back in where Valkazov the first to get there first for the Bradford Rattlers. Puck is played over by Daniel Vanette to the point. Nathan Sanderson's quick shot tipped on goal, but it was wide. May have hit a projectile in front for Ville. Valkazov whipping his man Alex Bagan into the goals. Gallant pressures over Vanette. Valkazov and Vanette still working their man effectively. Mikhail Frolov able to peel back to the front of the net. He has to peel onto the half-boards now to play that puck. Half-boards battle still continuing. Puck broken up by Duchesne. Can play it back over to Levesque. Levesque got it back over to Blanchette. Blanchette broken up by Frolov. Got it back to Terrence McLean, and he'll look up once more. Mikhail Frolov takes it, dumps on the boards, out of the reach of Levesque. Getting after it is Stroney against Kevin Lapointe. Stroney able to play that puck. Bagan can lay a pass out of the reach of anyone there. Nathan Sanderson can skate along, the native of PEI, formerly playing for the Kensington Vipers last season, where he had 35 points, respectively. Kevin Lapointe unable to get that puck back down low, and so Thompson can skate on back behind his own net and start for an insurance rush out of the reach of Lapointe. Mariani unable to play it on the backhand pass. He comes right back to Thompson, and he'll look up once more for a backhand pass to find Kevin Lapointe, but it's quickly rushed over by St. Fleur. Oven pressuring Thompson. Thompson sent back down. Play will continue. Yuri Hovey first to get there first for the Bradford Rattlers out of the reach of Mariani, and so St. Fleur will have it for Ville to look up. Yuri Hovey knocking down his man. I believe that was Alex Montreal heading to the ground. Mariani pass intercepted by Belarus. 1-3-0. Stops that puck away from Belarus until icing will be called. (13:23). We got 16:23 time remaining. And this is the first frame. Belarus cut it off the glass as Peters with him. Nathan Sanderson backhanding, finding Braden Morris. Thorson comes in behind him. Ruutanainen shoots along the backhand pass and a shot there was turned aside by Costa. Peters, backhand pass out of the reach of his man, number 14, Cedric Theron. Sanderson curls back along, plays it to Ruutanainen. Ruutanainen to find Morris. Morris has Thorson with them. Ruutanainen heads to the front of the net. That puck was steered aside by Costa with the blocker. Speared back along to the point and pitchforked away by Sanderson and knifed across to the play of number 14, Cedric Theron. Theron broken up by Thorson. Yes, Skylark, lead breakaway chance, but a great defensive stick was made by Josh Lavelle. Julio Costa out of his own net, plays it back down low. Icing will be waved off as Arson Gindlin can get there first for the Bradford Rattlers. Plays it to Thompson, out of the reach of himself. Bagan was intercepted by Gindlin. Out he comes. Gindlin snaps it on goal, stopped by Julio Costa. Here's Skylark off the tie-up, got in between Bekele and Thompson, so Babin skates out of his own goal briefly to play it to Thompson. Thompson to find Skylark, jumped away from his stick until playing it is Valland for Ville Marie. Half-boards battle. Scrum continues. Bekele has some choice words for Hugo Bloom. Yori's pass is broken up by Schuschmer. Arson Gindlin has it for the Rattlers. Gave it away to Bagan, but quickly slapped away by Zach Bekele. Ville Marie starts back in again without his glove as Borey snaps it on goal. That one is wide of Babin. Out come the Rattlers. Schumer and Skylark peel away with it. Stops along the half-boards looking for insurance, but gave it away, however, and it's getting back out with it. It's Peters for Ville Marie, and he'll send that puck back in deep. Terrence McLean held down, looked to be a knee on knee, but play will continue. Terrence McLean, nice move to get around. And checking McHugh. Frolov takes it, snaps it on goal. That was stopped by Julio Costa. Frolov being worked over by Peters, taking it as Alex Montreal for the Ville Marie Pirates. Lachey takes it along with the play. It's been called on an offside. Cristofaro skates in for the Bradford Rattlers. 13:25 is remaining in this, the first period. Puck played over, kicked along by Yuri Hovey. Plays it back to himself, dump it back in deep. Kevin Lapointe will be the first to get it there on battling with Alex Montreal. Puck steered along. Bekele, the defenseman, back down low behind the boards. Plays it to Kevin Lapointe, out of the reach of him. Skating back on with it is 14, Cedric Theron. Peters rushing after Di Cristofaro. Belarus beats him on the hit along the center boards. Played back in. Montreal is pressured off by Yuri Hovey. St. Fielder can get it on back to Montreal to play it back. 2:47. Peters to elevator a pass to Theron. Theron pressured off by Di Cristofaro. Andy Romani sent to the ground by Cedric Theron. Zone kept alive by the Pirates. That puck is played over by Yuri Hovey. Pirates are offside. They need to tag up. Beckley skates away from a checking Peters. Can play it off the boards and glass to Andy Romani, but lost a handle on it. Out come the Pirates. Boven getting in for Ville Marie. He got the boards and then the match, and so up and out of play. Face-off won by the Pirates. Quick snapshot on goal by LaBelle. Was stopped by Babbitt. Vest, Stronny, and Boven on the ice for Ville Marie Pirates. Puck came to the point by Duchesne. Tried to tip it on goal. That puck at the outside of the frame. Terrence McLean took a bump from Boven. Didn't take too kindly to that, so out comes Yuri Skylarek, harassed by Stronny. Again, Stronny and Yuri Skylarek, the battle. Those two players have been going on since the start of the regular season. Schuschammer pressured over by LaBelle. Josh LaBelle skates away from checking Schuschammer. Arsen Gidlin plays it with him. Stronny has Boven on the far side, out of the reach over Vest. Snapped back in deep by Terrence McLean. He heads off for a change for exchange for Thompson. Nathan Sanderson skating out of his own zone, looking for real estate. Cuts back in. Broken up by 15. Sonny Bori. Arsen Gidlin able to dump that puck in deep, can be played long out of reach of Schuschammer, so Hugo Bloom can skate out for Ville Marie. Schuschammer to Bagan. Bagan snaps it on goal, shot wide, rebound to the front. And out of the net, ball scramble on the doorstep was Bori, unable to snap that puck in deep. Nice move by Yuri Skylarek, getting by Vallon. Centering that puck to the front, but it's off the projectile in front by Ville Marie, and so out they come on their breakout. Hugo Bloom dumps that one in deep, took a funny carom on Trevor Babbitt. None of a danger. Braden Morris can be brushed off. Ruotsalainen and Thompson on the ice with Braden Morris, the first line unit, on for Rick Jackman's Bradford Rattlers. Hugo Bloom skating away with that puck check. Steer back to the front for Sharonis, but it was stopped and covered by Babbitt. William Secures, number 67, for Ville Marie. The regular season, 22 games played, 10 goals, 17 assists, good for 27 points on the regular season this year. Ruotsalainen found Morris, unable to get it in deep, but it got stashed away by Montreal, so you could be able to play that back to St. Fielder, his defense partner. Blachette out of the reach of any Pirate there, and so Blachette could skate on back with it for the Pirates. That's Bagan on the far side. Bork cuts to the front of the net, trying to find him here, but it's broken up by Di Cristofaro. And puck played back over to Melvin Forson, chipped away by St. Fielder. He's in a foot race against Braden Morris. That puck, nice. Carom attempt there coming by Blachette. He curls away on his back pedal, trying to make a nice move around Frolov. He does there. Blachette snaps that one on goal, but it's blocked by Thorson. Melvin waits. Stops, peels back along. Di Cristofaro can make a set pick and play it to a Frolov with Morris getting on with him. Braden Morris tried to cut in on the bell, centering that puck, but no one in a green jersey was there to retrieve that puck until it comes Ville Marie. Blachette has Theron, running towards the net, intercepted by Frolov. He dumps it off the glass, but not out. Duchesne got it back to Theron, off the stick of Sanderson. Theron, rink wide attempt. LaBelle won't shoot it, getting it back to Duchesne. Duchesne back down low to Theron. Theron takes a look. Back to the point as LaBelle. Snaps it. Rink wide attempt coming to Peters. Back to Blachette. Blachette waits. snaps it wide of the goal. Peters pressured off by Daniel Vanette. Terrence McLean can stop and start up a breakout for the Bradford Rattlers. It's Frolov catching it as Valgasov along on the fence. Valgasov stopped by Costa. Oh, great save by Hugo Costa, keeping it a scoreless tie. Out comes Peters to Bellarose, shooting and a snatch out of the air by Trevor Babin. What a great read by Dennis Valgasov to get on that breakaway, catching the puck out of midair and staying onside all in the process. But a better save was made by Hugo Costa. Villon kept the zone alive, snaps it on goal, deflected, and then stopped by Babin. Theron pressured over by Arsen Gidlin, played back over to Peters. Peters pressured out by Beckley, centering that puck out of the reach. All alone as Bellarose snapping that one on goal, but it's up and out of play. Christopher Bilu-Gilman with the face-off for the Pirates. Snapping the shot was effective. It was blocked by the shin pad of Mariani. Mariani broke up that play again, and he has the puck. Got it from Di Cristofaro, and he snaps it on goal wide. As Kevin LaPointe rush over against Villon. Lane Coutras tipped by Mariani. They score! The Rattlers' first goal of the game. They're off and running. So 7:40 remaining in this first period. It took that long to the first goal of the game, and it comes from the home side. Alex Bagan sent to the ice, takes out Di Cristofaro as the visiting Ville Marie Pirates fans start getting "Let's Go Pirates" chants going. Trying to pump up their visiting team. Hugo Bloom chipped it along to Di Cristofaro. Di Cristofaro could pressure over by Blachette and carefully pitchfork a pass out of the reach of Schumer. Kept alive by the Pirates, but broken up by Di Cristofaro. Can elevator a pass to Yuri Skylark, make a windmill move around St. Pierre. Skylark peels all with it, shooting that one, a great glove grabbed by Costa, and he skates out of his net to dive across and keep that puck away out of danger for the Ville Marie Pirates. Great play by the young netminder for the Ville Marie Pirates. Puck kept alive by the Ville Marie Pirates. Schooner has got it back away from Blachette until Sanderson can meet there first for the Ville Marie Pirates, getting it to Schooner. Met by hit by 67 in white, but out comes Ville Marie. Puck kept alive, but the referee will signal that it was off the side. Daniel Vanette, Frolov, Dennis Valgasov. Nathan Sanderson and Terrence McLean are on the ice for the Bradford Rattlers. Against the top defensive pair and forward pair for the Ville Marie Pirates. That's manned by Captain Nicholas Bellarose. Ivan Frolov pressured over by Peters for Ville Marie. Valgasov lays a hit on him. Puck kept alive by Nathan Sanderson, unable to keep the zone alive. And so Frolov skates along with it. As Sanderson on his far side, but elects to use a shortboard to play it out of the reach of Valgasov and out of the stick of Peters, who makes a backhand pass to Josh LaBelle. LaBelle finding Nicholas Bellarose, dumps that puck in deep on Trevor Babin. Gets out of the zone to play it off the boards, but not out. Daniel Vanette has Frolov shrieking away. He found him here. Ivan Frolov behind the defense on a breakaway. Frolov, and he didn't get anything on the shot. Oh, what a chance for Frolov to go up 2-0 for the Bradford Rattlers. But Costa keeps them in. Puck centered away. Frolov unable to get the puck there, but Sanderson can be the first to get there. To dump that puck in deep. Sanderson on the wraparound attempt comes back in on a backhand shot, was turned aside by Costa. May have been blocked by a projectile in front by Duchesne. Terrence McLean out of the reach of Sanderson. He can peel it on back to the chip of Frolov, pushed over by Shroney's for Ville, number 11, and White. Villand for the Pirates, pressured over by Valgazov. Check that, that'd be Braden Morris, number 22, in green. Villand battling away with Ruutanainen. Thorson comes in to help, but out comes Ville to get that puck out. Intercepted by Beckley, who can elevator a pass out of the reach of any Rattler player there, and skating on in is Alex Bagan. Got by one, make that two, but Beckley was able to steer him aside wide and unable to get a good scoring opportunity on goal on Trevor Babin. And so the Rattlers skate on. It's Beckley. Beckley for the Rattlers. Skates in deep. Try a nice pass to the front. Tipped on goal. And Costa able to be square to that puck and catch it as it was going to drop right into the net mouth. And if you're just joining us in now, time remaining is 4 minutes 23 seconds in the third period. Check that first period. The score is 1-0 for the Bradford Rattlers. Face off. Still a toss-up. Schumer battling away with Gilman. Skylarek took a bump there. Kept alive. Check out that was Gimlin taking a bump, but Skylarek is sent back to the ice, but play will continue. 3-on-2 if they hurry for the Pirates. Lachette getting around Thompson. Tries to get towards the front of the goal. That one is wide of the net mouth. No one in a white jersey can get that puck in front. Stronas getting there for Ville. He shot it wide. Skylarek may have got sick in the face. He has to get off on a change. The exchanges for Melvin Thorson. Tipped on goal, but it was stopped by Babin. The referee signals it was played with a high stick. Face-off won by the Ville Pirates. They tried to skate along, but a nice tip was made by Terrence McLean to keep the zone alive. Thorson trying to center it across crease to Melvin Thorson. Check that Braden Morris when it was out of the reach of his stick. Out come the Pirates. They're going to break out. It's Plachette. Break wide attempt. Great chance for St. Fleur. Pressured in. A quick shot was off the mask of Trevor Babin, but he's still able to keep that puck out of the net. Terrence McLean was harassed by Plachette. Braden Morris slaps that puck back to the length of the ice until icing will be called. Braden Morris to take the face-off against Gilman. For the Ville Pirates, Thorson jumped the gun there into Ruutanainen skates in for the face-off, but it's won by the Pirates. Gilman skates on with it, centers it back to the front there. Great chance is broken up by Braden Morris. Out he comes with Melvin Thorson shrieking along with him. Costa skates out of his own goal to play it. Plachette got it to number 10, Alex Bagan for the Ville Pirates. Check that number 10 for Ville as her best. Quick shot coming by Morris, turned aside by Costa. Ruutanainen trying to get there first. He pressured up his man as Rivest can get it behind the net to Josh LaBelle. Plays it behind his own goal, broken up by Sanderson, who shrieks on in. Sanderson plays it. Kevin Lapointe shot it low when it's turned aside. May have been blocked by Shanes in front. Cristofaro broke it up. Gilman unable to get by Yuri Hovey. Hovey back to Nathan Sanderson. Sanderson skates on in for the Rattlers. Sends a soft one on goal, and that was stopped by Costa. Looking for a rebound as Sanderson unable to get it there. That puck is kept along by the point to keep the zone alive. Bellarose shrieks it away from Hovey. Kept alive by Theron. St. Fleur can get it there first. Great forechecking by Yuri Hovey. Keep the zone alive for the Bradford Rattlers. He's all over the ice, and he does it again. Kevin LaPointe. Two Pirates collide. They're finally able to get the puck out of their own zone. It's Peter stops away on the blue line, trying to center it back to the front there, and it's Cedric Theron on the backhand drive, and he scores. Cedric Theron getting the tying goal for Ville late in the first period, so with 1:30 remaining, it's 1-1. St. Fleur getting it to Alex Montreal, but it's pressured over as Schumer can make a pass out of the reach of anyone there, so Bellarose able to chip that puck back in deep. Nathan Sanderson back to Schumer. Got it to Arsene Ginlin, cleared off on a check there, but it's broken up. Down to the boards is Schumer, battling away with the latest goal scorer, Theron. Strong getting it to Bichette. Getting a one-time drive and out of the reach of Peters in front of the net. McLean has to get there first, but he's pressured over by Skyler, and Theron pinned up against the boards. St. Fleur got it to Nathan Sanderson, 40 seconds remaining in the first period. McLean out of the reach of any player in green until the Ville Pirates can skate on back at St. Fleur. The defenseman stuttering the rush, but it's broken up. Hugo Bloom first get there for the Pirates. May have taken a stick in the arm from Trevor Babin. Play will go unnoticed. It's a 3-on-2 developing for the Rattlers. It's Thorson, rink wide, out of the reach of Ruutanainen. Steps it on goal, and it's wide. Puck off the linesman. It comes right to the stick of Strani. Great break coming for Ville. 7 seconds remaining in the period. Trying to get one last chance of the Ville Pirates. They were unable to do so with 2 seconds and 1 and the horn. It's the end of the first period. Ville 1, Bradford 1. Nick Stella will be back with you for the second period of play after this. second period of action set to get underway between the Ville Pirates and the Bradford Rattlers. Still tied. Both teams have scored on the back of the net once, so it's 1-1. Let's open this second period between Ville and Bradford as Ville gets the first possession of period number 2. Alex Bacon skates in for the Ville Pirates, broken up by Melvin Thorson, played it to Braden Morris, broken up by Bagnan. Alex Bacon, rink wide pass to Blanchette. Blanchette curls and fires a shot, and that's caught by Trevor Babbitt. Melvin Thorson on the face-off against Bacon for Ville Marie, turning and firing a shot as Bloom off the stick of Terrence McLean, and played back over. St. Filler can be pressured off by Alvaro Rutinainen, and Sanderson can skate on back with that one. Hugo Bloom makes a rink wide pass to Blanchette. Blanchette waits, holds, still aids, peels on back with it, plays it out of reach of Thorson, got it to Skylar Rook, and taps it back down low deep. St. Filler for the Pirates got that puck in deep, but just as far as opposition blue line, icing can be waved off against Bradford. Alex Montreal got there first, switched over. Byerson Gindel and Braden Morris left it for Yuri Skylaruk, unable to find him there. Theron got it as far as the blue line, and Zach Beckley got it to Christopher, broken up by Theron once more. Here comes the captain, Bella Rose for Ville Marie, quickly pressured over by Dennis Valkazov. No harm done to the Rattlers there. Shane pressured over by Skylar and Arson Gindel, and puck flipped along as Peters make a backhand pass to Elevator, a pass all the way to Theron, and he skates on in for the Pirates. Lead pass ahead to Bellarose, and a quick shot was turned aside by Trevor Babin. Bellarose trying to center that one puck there, but it's intercepted by Yuri Skylar, and plays it to Duchesne, then up to Josh LaBelle again. LaBelle skates in, but Theron was just offside. Under 2 minutes in the second period, the score is Bradford 1, Ville Marie 1. Here in Game 5 of this best-of-7 series in the Northern Conference Final. Again, starting goalies in this game, Julio Costa for the Pirates and Trevor Babin for the Rattlers. Di Cristofaro chipping it out of the reach of Shushamber. So it's being called with a hand pass. The face-off will be in the Ville Marie zone. Valkazov take the face-off. Again, 65 for the Pirates. Valkazov won it. Chip shot on goal, stopped by Julio Costa. Frolov taking a backhand pass on that one, and so it's Finette got back over to Shushammer. Shushammer played it back, pressured over by two Ville Marie Pirates. Shushammer able to get it to Frolov. Pressured over by Shushammer once again. He's pressured over on the boards by Gribbins. 2-1-2 battle. Finette comes in, spears it along out of reach of the line. He skates along with it to make a pass to Revest. He's backed by hit by Daniel Finette. That brings much life to the Rattler bench. Revest skates along with it. For the Pirates, Revest on a backhand try, and that was stopped by Trevor Babin, and he covers with 17-18 remaining in the second period. St. Filler kept the puck alive for Ville Marie. The puck is played back over by Terrence McLean, out of the reach of anyone. And a 2-on-1 developing for the Rattlers. It's Morrison. Quick shot was turned aside by Costa. All alone is St. Filler, pressuring behind the D. He drops it back to Montreal. It's snatched out of the air by Trevor Babin. Calmly and cool as he can. That's one trait we've all noticed about Trevor Babin in these situations. The tension is high. He remains as cool and collective as he can. Makes every save look easy. great ability by Trevor Babbitt in net, keeping the Rattlers alive in this series. Bajan got it back out of the reach of anyone. And a white jersey there from Ville Marines. So out comes Yuri Skyler without that puck in deep. Hugo Bloom lost it. Alex Bagan. Skate to stick artistry there by Josh Lachey. Nathan Sanderson for the Bradford Rattlers got to Skyler. A rink wide attempt coming to Schuschmer, pushed over by St. Filaire. Tried to pitchfork a pass. An interception coming there from Schuschmer. Got it back. One touch pass to Sanderson, and he missed the net. Arson Gindlin pushing over St. Filaire. Skyler left it for Gindlin. Takes it there, sent to the ice. Play will continue. Schuschmer, rink-wide attempt to Terrence McLean. McLean holds, waits, fires a shot wide, and a redirection was wide of Costa. St. Filaire breaking up that play. Here comes Lachette for the Ville Marie Pirates. Steered back along by Hugo Bloom. And with the goal stick of Trevor Babbitt, make a rink-wide attempt coming to Skyler. Plays back over to Dennis Falkazov. Vanette comes in to help him. He gets that puck from deep. Costa out of his set to play it for the Pirates. Josh LaBelle with Daniel Vanette hot on his tail. Skates and takes a look with 15:30 remaining in period number 2. Still 1-1. Peters trying to get by Daniel Vanette, and now trying to get by Thompson. Works it back to the front, broken up by Vanette. Here comes Dennis Falkazov for the Bradford Rattlers. Has LaBelle hot on him. That's broken up by Josh LaBelle, but taken away by Frolov. Frolov cuts wide, trying to steer it back to the front. It's loose in the net, no scramble, and it's covered in front of the net. As a play is stopped, but the action has not, as we have some arguments in front of the net of Costa. Melvin Thorson on the ice with Braden Morris and Alvaro Rutanainen. Thompson and Beckley on the points for the Rattlers. Braden Morris streaks along, works it back to the half boards. Beckley in a foot race against Peters, but Peters able to pitchwork that puck all the way to Thompson. Out of the reach of Beckley, Peters starts back in for the Pirates once more. Peters works that puck to the front, worked over by Levesque. Out comes Alvaro Rutanainen. Rutanainen, Morris, and Thorson fall in behind him. Rutanainen works it back to the front. Morris! And it's wide of the net! Great chance for the Rattlers as he had some daylight on Will Glove's side. Close but no cigar. Out comes Ville Marie. Well, Braden Morris able to get there first before the Bradford Rattlers. Long is there to get it off the stick of Melvin Thorson. Touches it, but a delayed offside. And that puck will be played for a face-off in the Rattlers zone. Caesar is on the face-off, won it for the Pirates. Montreal was a quick shot, was turned aside by a stick of Yuri Hovey. Terrence McLean and LaPointe come together to break up that play for the Rattlers, and they will start back on. St. Filaire bumped it over. Yuri Hovey skates back in for the Rattlers. Trying to move it for Mariani, goal scorer for the Bradford Rattlers. Steers that back away out of the reach of Revest. And so Lachette can get there and play it to Alex Revest. Played with a high stick by Kevin LaPointe. Rattlers quick to touch that puck, and so faced off will be back to the Rattlers zone. Mariani, Hovey, LaPointe, Sanderson, and McLean, the 5 on for the Rattlers, and of course Trevor Babbitt in the cage. Caesar on the point, won it. 2:35 in white, broken up by Terrence McLean. He'll take a look and start back up. Bork Later, intercept that pass, drop near Yehovy, but played back on the far sideboards. Nathan Sanderson first to get there for the Bradford Rattlers. Peels back behind Trevor Babbitt to make a look pass to Kevin LaPointe as Mariani streaking in the middle. Point takes a hit to make the play. Yehovy gets that back to Mariani. Backhand drive was turned aside by Paquette. Rebound, they score! Mariani again! 2-1 Rattlers. Right off the face-off for the Ville Marie Pirates, plays it out of the reach of Schuschimmer. Here comes Yuri Skylerbeck once more. Again, the Rattlers getting their 1-goal lead right back on the stick of Mariani for the second goal of the game. That puck is run wide by Schuschimmer. Carson Gidlin back to Schuschimmer. Trying to get back to the front. They took a stick in the face, but the play will continue. Thompson skates back along with it. Dumps that puck in deep off the deflection of Schuschimmer, and he'll head off for a line change. Duchesne's broken up by Yuri Skylerbeck. Skyler pinned back along the half boards as Josh LaBella from his own zone can take it and skate it for the Bradford Rattlers. Check that Ville Marie Pirates. Quick shot coming from Hugo Bloom on the far side was covered by Trevor Babbitt with 12:05 remaining in period number 2. Face-off won by the Pirates and unable to keep the zone as Ville for the Pirates. Levesque back to Ville. Ville back to Levesque. Levesque has a man tricking on the half boards. That's Shrani. He picks it up now for the Pirates and a quick shot deflected on goal and stopped by Babbitt. Gilmon pressured over by Daniel Vanette. Out come the Rattlers. It's Valkasov dumping that puck in deep. Daniel Vanette roaring after Ville. He rubs him on the boards. Frolov cheers it to the front. Stopped by Costa. Wraparound attempt by Valkasov was stopped by Costa. Vanette still with the puck. Got it to Bovin out of the reach of his stick, and so icing will be called on the Ville Marie Pirates. And face-off will be in front of Julio Costa. Melvin Thorson, Alvari Rutanainen, Braden Morris, Zach Beckley, Daniel DiCristofaro, 5 on for the Rattlers. On that face-off, DiCristofaro at reach of Shrani. Puck off the linesman, took a good bounce for the Rattlers. Braden Morris trying to go back to the front to Rutanainen. He has it now broken up by Morris, and he tries to get through, but he got it there. Thorson waits to DiCristofaro. Shooting it, blocked by Pavin. Quick turnaround drive there was lost in the skates of Levesque after a great shot block. Ville Marie having trouble getting out of their own zone. Ville pinned up against the boards by Morris. Morris still battling away against Ville. Rutanainen comes in to help him. So does Zach Beckley. Beckley peels back over to the point. Puck got fired on the ring line side. Peters met by DiCristofaro. DiCristofaro still with the puck, keeping the zone alive for the Rattlers, however. But that puck can be broken up by Sheridan. Out come the Pirates. It's Peters. And broken up by Morris, and so Morris can make a nice pass to Zach Beckley and look back up, trying to find Thorson on the pass, unable to do so. And so icing is called with 10-11 remaining. In period number 2, score is still 2-1. For the Bradford Rattlers, the 2 goals in this game for Bradford were scored by Mariani. Time left it for Braden Morris. He's in a foot race against St. Hilaire. Forcing Kevin to help, but it's broken up by Alex Montreal. Plays it to captain Nicholas Bellarose. Bellarose had a 41-goal campaign in the regular season for Ville. Led the team in scoring with 88 points. Led them in goals and assists. Tiernan skates in for Ville. Made a nice move around T. Cristofaro. Worked it back to the front there out of the reach of Alex Montreal. And a half-boards battle was pinned up against Zach Beckley. Steers it back to the rink-wide side of T. Cristofaro. Beckley chips it away from Skyler, and so icing will be called against Bradford. Skyler off the tie-up, sent back in by Gilman for Ville Pirates. Bork was there to get that puck to Thorson, broken up by Morris. Josh LaBelle skating for the Ville Pirates, played it to Bork. Nice move to get by Gary Skyler with the play was offside. So halfway through this Game 5, score still 2-1 for Bradford Rattlers, and surprisingly, in this fierce playoff series, not a single penalty has been called in this game. Shishimer got it back in deep to the play of Sanderson, getting it to Terrence McLean, looking for Skyler. He found him there, and he pitchforked the pass to Kevin LaPointe. LaPointe, quick shot, turned aside by Julio Costa. Skyler getting on with it again. Skyler tried to find Sanderson rink wide, but it's broken up by Revest. Revest getting there first for the Pirates. Played it back, kept it alive on the red line. Skyler meets Revest along the half boards near the center ice. Caesars got it back to Duchesne. Intercepted by Terrence McLean. Here he comes. Terrence McLean got by 1. Make that 2. Trying to make it 3. Ring it off the pipe was Terrence McLean. My goodness, what a chance to go up by 2. Terrence McLean, the captain, doing it by himself. He found Sanderson. Shooting stopped by Costa, and he juggled it, and it's caught by Julio Costa. My goodness, did he ever catch a break. Hockey is the game of inches. Terrence McLean inches away from increasing the lead to 2. Yuri Hovey, Stefan Mariani, and Kevin LaPointe on the ice for the Rattlers. Thompson and Beckley, the 2 paired on defense. Yuri Hovey dumping that puck in deep to land quickly after it. That's Stephen Mariani, who saw it on his tail. Levesque getting it to Alex Bagan. Bagan pressed over by Beckley, sends him to the ground. Play will continue, but the arm of the referee is up. We have a penalty against the Bradford Rattlers. Holding against Zach Beckley until Phil Marie getting the first power play of the day. So Ville Marie gets their first power play opportunity of the game. First power play in this game for both sides. Levesque getting it. DDD pass from Bellarose back to Levesque. Takes a firing shot there, scramble for it, rebound, and it's punched away by Terrence McLean in front of the net. That puck is sent back down. Pirates need to regroup. Nicholas Bellarose skating behind Julio Costa for the Pirates. Bellarose can find Alex Bagan. Bagan skates in, backhand pass to Bellarose, DDD pass to Levesque. Levesque waits, back to low to Bagan. Bagan, far side, takes a look, gains his own, trying to stand right in front of the net mouth scramble. No one in a white jersey can get the puck there. Levesque quick shot tipped on goal, may have hit a Rattler in front. Sanderson battling away against Hugo Bloom, skating on with it is Peters, keeping his own alive is Levesque. Quick shot, he didn't get all of it on it. That allows Daniel Bennett to get that puck back down. Julio Costa skates out of his own goal to play that puck to their captain, Nicholas Bellarose. The point, the lone Rattler in the zone, here's Skyler Thompson and T. Cristofaro. Peel on back to neutral zone for the Rattlers. St. Hilaire taking it to Bellarose, pressured over by Di Cristofaro. Thompson gets there first, trying to clear the zone. He cannot. Blachette trying to work it back to the front. Scramble in front of Babin. Rebound, it's loose behind him. He looks behind him. Does a 360 on his stomach and able to make the stop to still keep it a 1-goal lead for the Bradford Rattlers. .6:03 remaining in period number 2. 29 seconds remain in the holding minor to Zach Beckley as Rick Jackman tells his defenseman out of the box, coming to the bench for a change. As Di Cristofaro and Thompson are already on the ice, so they're going to get a forward down there. It looks to be Gary Skyler, the one who will come on if the Pirates don't score here. St. Hilaire for the Pirates. Works it back to Blachette. Theron, quick shot, blocked by Thompson. Can he clear? He does. Terrence, check that Zach Beckley out of the box. Right now, we're back to 5-on-5. Rattlers have killed it. Schumer, Gindlin, and Skylarek, the forwards on for the Rattlers. Terrence and Di Cristofaro are on the points for the Bradford Rattlers. You can see Yuri Skylarek, native of Russia, play that away. Try to clear the zone as Schumer can get there first. 2-on-1. If they do, hurry. Schumer's quick shot was blocked by LaBelle. Schumer pressure over by DeFleur. St. Hilaire getting it to Skyler. He lost it. Plays it back. Half-courts battle. Check it prevailed by anyone, and it's Yuri Skyler behind Julio Costa. Worked it back to the front. No one in a green jersey. Got the puck there. Blachette breaks up. Heading towards the net is Theron. Goes back to the front. Trying to get a quick slap shot on goal, but it's blocked by Arsene Gindlin. That puck is stopped over by Alex Montreal off the stick of a Rattler. And so it's up and out of play, and so face-off will still be in the Rattler zone. Nathan Sanderson, Terrence McLean, and Morris and Thorson on the ice for Rick Jackman's Rattlers. Rutinainen getting it back over to Terrence McLean. McLean out of the reach of Braden Morris, so icing will be called with 4:23 remaining in period number 2. Levesque quick shot blocked by Sanderson. Terrence McLean skates on with it for the Bradford Rattlers with 4:12 remaining in period number 2. Terrence McLean stops away, sends it to the goal. Rutinainen crashing the net, blocked over. Sanderson peels away from it, checking Gilman. Works it back behind the goal, played it. Rutinainen can get there first for the Rattlers. Rutinainen skates around, works it back to the front, and it's covered by Julio Costa. A great chance for Alvari Ruutanainen to make it a 3-1 game. For the Bradford Rattlers, but Helio Costa having none of that. Daniel Vanette, Danis Valgazov, Mikhail Frolov, forwards on for the Rattlers. Bekele and Di Cristofaro man the points. Valgazov peels away, Di Cristofaro calls for it. Bekele snaps it. Tipped by a Rattler as Helio Costa falls down and knocks the net off. Norris Thorson, Ruutanainen, Bekele, Di Cristofaro. 5 on for the Rattlers. Puck broken up. Here comes Bork for the Pirates. Plays it to Revest. Skates on in, pressured over by Bekele. He sends a pass, caught, but juggled by Bork, and that's slapped back in by Josh LaBelle. Danielle Di Cristofaro, the former Don Mill Flyer, out of the reach of any Pirate player there, and so out comes Phil Marie. Low and forward back is Bork. He peels back away, trying to find Revest, unable to do so as it's broken up by Bekele. Steered to the corner boards, and the Rattlers try to start back up on their breakout, but it's pressured over by the Pirates once more. They send it back down low deep. Revest getting it, shooting it! What a save made by Babin! St. Fleur plays it out of the reach of any Pirate there, so Skyler can play it to Schuschmer. Schuschmer peels back in, stopped by Costa. Frolov sends his man to the ice, the play will continue. Sanderson lost it, and Skyler would try to get it in deep. He does there. Schumer able to send that puck back around. Sanderson will be the first to get there for the Bradford Rattlers. Alex Bacon hit by Frolov. Montreal plays it for the Pirates, makes the rink wide pass, kept alive by McLean. Quick snapshot, loose out of the glove of Costa. And the Pirates able to get the rebound and try to clear the zone. Hugo Bloom, 2 minutes remaining in the second period. Rattlers still possess a 2-1 lead off the stick of Stefan Mariani. Sonny Bori for the Ville Marie Pirates. Quick snapshot off the side of the net, up and out of play. Di Cristofaro, Vanette Valgazov, Kevin LaPointe, and Thompson on the ice for the Rattlers. 1:40 to go in the second period. Deland keeping the zone for the Rattlers. It's Peters battling away with 14 Cedric Theron. Valgazov trying to make the lead pass to Daniel Vanette. Vanette puts his man to the ground. Kevin LaPointe steers that puck into the zone. Vanette battling with Valgazov. Puck got steered back to the play of Di Cristofaro. 1:10 remaining in the second period. Theron off the skates, has Bella Rose heading to the front of the net. It's Peters. Holds and delays. Peters again. Shot. He's fanned on it. Thorson. Check the Thompson. Getting it to Schuschmer. Schuschmer takes a look. 3-on-2. There's a pass to Vanette. Backhander stopped by Costa. broken up by Nathan Sanderson and chips it out of the reach of Schumacher. 30 seconds remain in period number 2. Bloom, rink wide, out of the reach of Blachette. Iceland will be waved off. Nathan Sanderson has 16 seconds remaining. In the second period, he coughed it up to Bork, but Sanderson quickly getting it back to his stick. Terrence McLean gets it to Sanderson. 5 seconds remaining. Will they get one last shot on goal? They will not. 2 seconds and 1. And the horn. After the second period of play, the score is Bradford 1. Bradford 2. Phil Murray 1. Nick Stella will be back with you for the third period of play after this. Bradford Rattlers hosting the Ville Pirates here in Game 5 of the second game series. Winner tonight takes a 3-2 lead heading back to Ville. As of right now, Rattlers are the favorites as they do possess a 2-1 lead over the Ville Pirates to start this third period. As Alfari Routinainen skates in for the Bradford Rattlers, peels away from a checking St. Fleur, and getting it as Alex Montreal. Montreal plays it to Bellarose. Bellarose got by Sanderson. Bellarose backhander at the side of the net. Bellarose to the point. St. Fleur back to Bellarose. Bellarose getting it back to low to Alex Bagan. Hugo Bloom to Bajan. Bagan pushed it over by Alvaro Routinainen. Hugo Bloom skates in for help. He has it now. Bloom shoots, blocked by Morris. Great block by Braden Morris. Morris from Quebec playing against a team from Quebec, Ville Marie. Routinainen is tripped up. Play will continue. No call. A bit surprised on that one, but play back down to the other. Third and a quick shot turned aside by a pad of Trevor Babbitt. Flynn kept his own, but it'll be played on an offside. Referee signals. Duchesne off the tie-up, got back to Fair and chips it on goal. Peters can't get the puck away from Daniel Di Cristofaro. Yuri Skylarek picks it up for the Bradford Rattlers. Theron dumps that puck on Trevor Babin. Di Cristofaro's going to get there first. Pressured over by Guillaume. Peters skates it, leaves it back for Duchesne. Slaps it on goal, tip, rebound. And that one is stopped by Babin once more. Terrence McLean dumps the puck off the boards. Valgazov gets there first. Dennis Valgazov shot it. Stopped by Costa. Valgazov turned over against two Pirates. Plachette now for Ville Marie. Found 15 Bury. Lost it by Vanette. Valgazov skates back in. Valgazov played it out of the reach of Josh LaBelle. Levesque takes it for Ville Marie off the stick of Bury. Nathan Sanderson skates it along to play it to Terrence McLean. To look up off the stick of Daniel Vanette. Plachette waits, holds, delays, throws it back in front. Brownie, quick, centering pass there, stopped. Rebound again, and Babin was stopped on Revest. Oh, Revest with a great chance to tie it, but a lead pass. Frolov racing after it against Levesque. Levesque quickly came back over to deny any opportunity coming for the Bradford Rattlers. Thompson on the ice with Di Cristofaro. Thompson skates it for Bradford. Pressure over by Bellarose. Thompson all over the ice on this shift. Go to work by Thompson for the Bradford Rattlers. Frolov dumps it back in for Thorson. Thorson got it to Morris. Pressured off by Levesque once more. He'll skate back over for Ville Marie. Levesque got that puck in deep on Babin. Gets out of the net to play it to Nicholas Bellarose. Back to Blanchet. Hugo Bloom comes back down low. Bagan found Bellarose. Tried to peel back to the front, unable to do so. Sanderson found Routinainen. Routinainen out of the reach of Braden Morris. Morris picking that puck up once again. Thorson tried to find Morris, who was hanging back down low. Unable to do so, and so if that Routinainen can pitchfork a pass out of the reach of Braden Morris, St. Fleur can get there first. Pressured over by Morris, sent to the ice. Play will continue. Those two battle all the way back down low. Bagan comes in help as St. Fleur can get it on back to Ferdinand and to Peters once more, skating on back for Ville Marie. Peters quickly stopped by Babin. Theron, rink-wide pass off the glove of Trevor Babin off this deflection coming from Peters. Gindlin pressuring away from Gibbons. Puck punched along to Duchesne, plays it to LaBelle. Josh LaBelle can skate it on back. To 67 in white, he gains his own for the Pirates, that is Susmas. Duchesne, rink-wide, to LaBelle. LaBelle shot tipped low. Peters on the backhand tap. Puck comes in. It's blocked by Erson Gindlin. Great block by Gindlin. Keep the puck away from the zone. Caesars pressed over by Beckley. To the point it comes. Duchesne takes a look. Slaps it on goal. Wide of the net mouth. Theron pumps it down low. Peters takes it. Rubbed over by Beckley. Yuri Skylarek chips it along for the Bradford Rattlers. Puck killed back to Shank and send it to Josh LaBelle. And he will wait and drag along with it. Yuri Skylarek got it too. Dennis Valkazov got it back to Blachette. Blachette dumps in for the Pirates. That puck is steered aside by Babin. Working on long overs Blachette. Ring-point attempt. Can't find the best. Ville comes in to punch it in deep for the Pirates. Beckley, unable to clear the zone as her best shot, was blocked by Valkazov. He skates on with it. Valkazov tripped up, and it will be called. Bradford will get their first power play opportunity. So indeed, Bradford will get their first power play of the game. Oh, it's 5-4. So 14:04 remaining. In period number 3, Rattlers get their first power play opportunity of the day. Only the second penalty called in this game, one against Ville and one against Bradford. Trevor Babin lays it for Terrence McLean. He's on the ice with Sanderson, Thorson, Morris, and Stephen Mariani, who could be looking for the hat trick, as he has all 2 Bradford goals. He has the puck now, dumps it back for Braden Morris. Mariani leaves it for Sanderson. Elevating a pass to McLean. Pitching it along to Sanderson. Shot was tipped by 14 in white. That is Cedric Theron, and Babin has had to play it for the Rattlers. Babin's so good, using his goal stick to his advantage, can play it to the captain, Terrence McLean. McLean sends it into the mesh. Up and out of play. Same personnel. On for the Rattlers, Sanderson, McLean, Thorson, Morris, Mariani. Morris has it for Thorson. Dumps it back in deep, but it's broken up, but kept alive, however, by Terrence McLean. Mariani holds it for the Rattlers. Holds and delays. Mariani quickly snapping it wide of the goal. As a penalty has been assessed to the Bradford Rattlers on Stephen Mariani slashing. That will wipe out the Rattlers power play. So we'll go 4-on-4 for 50 seconds until the Ville Pirates will have a power play. They'll have a minute 10 on it. Di Cristofaro lost it to Bellerose. Bellerose, the point is LaBelle. LaBelle won't shoot it. Broken up by Ruutanainen. Out he comes as Gindlin on the far side. Ruutanainen stops. Wait, trying to find Gindlin. Ruutanainen unable to make the trigger pull as it was broken up by LaBelle for Ville Marie. Out they come now. It's Alex Bagan. Bagan works it back to the front. What a miraculous stop made by Trevor Babin. My goodness. Out come the Rattlers. It's Arsene Gindlin firing at it. He got the glass with the shot. Arsene Gindlin to Zach Beckley. Beckley still 4-on-4 for 2 seconds in one. Pirates get their second power play of the game. Daniel Vanette skates on with it. Sanderson falls in behind him. That puck is dumped in by Daniel Vanette. 55 seconds remaining on the power play for Ville Marie. 11:45 remaining in regulation. Nathan Sanderson going to try to get there first, along from Bork. Theron has it for the Pirates. Has St. Fleur on the point. Can't find him here. Gilmond got back to Theron, to St. Fleur. Back to Theron once more. Theron to the point is Blachette. Blachette shooting that one. He got the glass. St. Fleur, the defenseman. 43 in white, complete to Blachette. Back to St. Fleur. Fleur back down low. Peters back in a pass. Can't find anyone there. Another shot from the point was covered by Trevor Babin. Yuri Skylarek, Shushaber, McLean, and Sanderson on the ice for penalty killers for the Rattlers. Great diving effort by Yuri Skylarek. Theron getting it to St. Fleur. Fleur back to Theron. Rinkwright attempt coming to Blachette. Blachette unable to shoot it there, broken up by Sanderson. Penalty has been cleared by Mariani. Huge hit on Shushaber.
Without Cody.
to the pause, and action has been result to a fallen Rattler player, Adam Schushammer, on the end of a hard check by one of the Ville Marie Pirate players. Wasn't too sure who threw the hit on Schushammer as soon as contact was made on Schushammer, defenseless, heading towards the ground, and his head was the first thing that did touch the ice, as he did go head first into the boards. As he's still down on the ice, we're not going to pan the camera on the fallen Rattler player out of respect to Adam Schushammer, as general manager Sean Worth is on the ice to aid the fallen Rattler player, and pretty sure the camera got all of the action that followed after the hit was thrown. With a bunch of Rattler players, as long as Pirate players collided, as punches were thrown on both sides. At this point now, all he can do is hope for the health of Adam Schushammer that nothing too devastating has happened to himself. As I do believe a personnel on the Rattlers have phoned some extra help for fallen Rattler player, as he has moved, but not a whole lot.
He's there. Ben's here. He's not going to get suspended. Watch.
As we have gotten word that an ambulance is coming to the Leisure Center here in Bradford to aid to fallen Rattler player Adam Schushammer, as we can only hope and pray for his safety. And again, we will not be pointing the camera up to medical staff helping Adam Shushamore out of respect.
I didn't even see who it was. I think was it Schumacher?
It's one of the guys from the penalty box, I know that. Wasn't Belrose.
Oh, there. I'm talking about Eunice. I'm talking about those fucking assholes. They fucking celebrated too when he got hit.
Stella back with you, the viewers, after paramedics escorted Adam Schuschmer on a stretcher and are going to bring him to the nearest hospital, as we have 3-on-3 hockey with Brendan Morris, Nathan Sanderson, and Terrence McLean on the ice for the Bradford Rattlers. As it's got to be hard. It's hard for me even to call the game right now after what just transpired with Adam Schuschmer. All we can do is send our prayers and pray for the best for Adam Schuschmer, who went down hard, hitting the back of his neck or head on the ice surface. So back to the action. We have 3-on-3 action. 10:15 remaining in the third period as the Pirates score. So right after we got back to the action, Ville Marie has tied the game 3-on-3. Thorson, DiCristofaro, and Thompson on the ice score. Rick Jackman's Bradford Rattlers, who are short one more player. Thompson got back to Thorson, makes it back to the low to Thompson. Has some room, trying to work it back to the front, unable to find Melvin Thorson. Thorson to Thompson. He found DiCristofaro. DiCristofaro plays it to Thompson. Check that, Thorson. Try to find Thompson. 2-on-1 for Ville Marie. Great defensive stick was made by Melvin Thorson. Chipping it back down low to the play of Thompson for the Bradford Rattlers. DiCristofaro being harassed by Josh LaBelle. Unable to find a passing lane, DiCristofaro pinches it along to Thompson. Skate on out. Alex Therinan. Got back down low to the captain, Nicholas Bellarose. Bellarose, Montreal. Skates on with it. Bellarose with a line change. Peters takes it from Montreal. Peters skating down the wing. Try to get by Thompson. He does. Thompson puts him to the boards. Great play by him. Terrence McLean has to rush after it, but out of the box is Yuri Skylaruk. Ville Marie sent the puck in deep. Injured Ville Marie Pirate getting a stick up into his face area. Nathan Sanderson gains in for the Rattlers. Nice move around Peters. Sanderson still with it. Got back to the point, shooting that wide. It's Yuri Skylaruk. Nathan Sanderson trying to get a backhand. Gains in through. Nice move when he tried to get in, but it was poke checked away last minute by a player from Ville Marie. So now we have 4-on-4 action. Bekele still in the box for the Bradford Rattlers. St. Filer also in the box for the Pirates. Out come the Pirates. Quick shot, blocked rebound attempt there coming. DiCristofaro able to get there first. He's on the ice with Gindlin, Skylaruk, and Thompson. DiCristofaro, nice stutter step move to get around a checking Levesque from Ville Marie. Gindlin in to help him there. LaBelle gets there first for Ville Marie. 7:30 remaining in period number 3. Again, Ville Marie recently tying it on 3-on-3. Cut shot from the point came stopped by DiCristofaro. Check that shot by DiCristofaro, and it was gloved by Julio Koska. He elects to play it out. Nicholas Bellarose, the captain of the Ville Marie Pirates, skates in for his respective club. Bellarose Goes around behind, looking to the point. It comes to Montreal. Backhand pass broken up by Alvaro Gutinainen. Has Braden Morris. Breakaway for Morris. Hit the post with the shot! My goodness! Braden Morris nearly making a 3-2 game. Here come the Pirates. Bellarose stopped by Babin. Montreal pressure over by Beckley, fresh out of the box. Braden Morris unable to get a stick left on that. Rutinainen peels it on back, looks to calm everything down for the Bradford Rattlers. That puck gets touched and a halt in play. And we're going to have to wait for the signal. If you recall, in the second period, Terrence McLean off a rush hitting the post. And now Braden Morris rang it off the iron, keeping this a tied game at 2. As a meeting of the Zebras in front of the timekeeper's box. As we're going to have to wait for the call coming. Maybe discussing players coming out of the penalty box when they shouldn't have, as there was a lot of confusion before the penalties were all set. Terrence McLean comes to join Alex Montreal for the explanation. As we're going to get back to the action here. Face-off at center ice, won by the Rattlers. Sanderson to McLean, back to Sanderson. He's on the ice with Gendlin, Skylaruk, and Dennis Valgazov. Ville Koska plays it to Arsene Gendlin. Plays it to Hugo Bloom. Bloom sends a puck in. Stopped by Babin. He elects to hold and cover. Arsene Gendlin winning the face-off for the Bradford Rattlers to Nathan Sanderson. Yuri Skylaruk has Valgazov with him. He found Gendlin. Gendlin avoiding hit from Peters, but Peters able to prevail the puck for Ville Marie. Sends it in on Babin. He elects to cover once again. Great save play made by the goaltender from Philadelphia. Once more. A deflection off of Karam! And it winds up into the goal. Ville Marie takes the lead. All the glorious chances for the Bradford Rattlers. Ville Marie gets a lucky break off the stick of, I believe, a Rattler defender. That winds up in Trevor Babin after the remarkable game he's had. DeChris Safaro, Beckley, Thorson, Rutinainen, and Morris on the ice for the Bradford Rattlers. We have a halt in play. Harrison Gidlin got it to Frolov. Try to play it away from Skyler as the Ville Marie Pirate fans have started with their own chant of their own. Trying to drain out the energy from the Bradford Rattlers. And they're almost doing just that. Ville Marie possesses a 1-goal lead, 3-2, with only 5:10 remaining in the final frame of regulation. That puck is sent back down and icing is called against Ville Marie. Danielle D. Cristofaro won the faceoff. Got it back down. Luurtinainen trying to stuff that one in. Braden Morse is also there as well. Faceoff won by the Rattlers. They try to set something up. Skyler bumped away from Gindelin. Frolov able to get it. LaBelle skates with it for the Ville Marie Pirates. Four minutes, 10 seconds remain. Game 5. Kevin LaPointe, Dennis Valgazov, and Stephen Mariani has the Rattlers 2 goals come on the ice. McLean and Sanderson on defense for the Rattlers. Mariani can't find Valgazov. Montreal lost his footing, able to play it out of the zone, however. Nicholas Bellerose skates in with it, pressured off by LaPointe. Quick shot, great glove stop made by Babin. He liked the play, but the referee blew dead. Rattlers prevail on the faceoff. They dump it back into center. 3:40 time remaining in Game 5 of regulation. Alvari, Luurtinainen has Thorson and Morris on his line. Puck sent back down. Icing will be waved off. Morris beating Montreal to the puck. He pins him along the half boards. Still battling away on the Rattlers. Morris, Luurtinainen. Thorson peels back to the front as that puck has been tied up for too long. The referee elects to blow the play. Skyler, Gindelin, and Vanette. The forward line for the Rattlers. Levesque pinned up against Vanette. Skyler tried to come in to help. He peels on back to the corner. He gets first. Skyler to the point. It's Thompson. Flutters a shot on goal. Nearly deflected by a shrieking Danielle Vanette. Rattlers offside. They need to tag back up. Thompson trying to get there first, but he's going to be pressured off by Peters. He lets us send it on back to Skyler. Skyler plays it. 2:50 remaining in the third period of Game 5. again, the winner of this game will have a chance to wrap the series up back in Ville Marie. Zach Beckley is getting on with it, trying to make one too many moves. That puck is slapped back down by the Ville Marie Pirates. Thompson skates it for the Rattlers. Off a stanchion, comes back in deep. Thompson quickly after the puck again. He gets his own carry attempt. Great burst of speed by Thompson. 2:15 remaining. And period number 3, half-horse battle still continued. Thompson sends his man down. Ville Marie fans looking for a call. They will get none. Puck played back over. Arson Gindelin unable to keep the zone. So puck gets sent back over to Zach Beckley. 2 minutes exactly remaining in the third period. 3-2, Ville Marie Pirates. Nolan Thorson off his skate to his stick. Plays a backhand pass out of the reach of any player in the green there. That puck gets quickly sent back down by Captain Bella Rose. Beckley's going to be the first to get it, and he does. Beckley being pinned up against the boards. Thorson comes in to help. Peters blocked away. Out come the Rattlers. A minute 30. Babin signaling to the bench with one extra attacker. They elect not to call him just this moment. Here's up the hash marks. Babin's appeal on back as here come the Pirates. Hugo Bloom will get back over to Blanchet. Brinkwide out of reach of Bloom. Trevor Babin heads to the net. 6 attackers on for the Bradford Rattlers, trying to tie this one up. Terrence McLean skates it on to Braden Morris. Trying to find something going there. Again, 6-on-5 for the Bradford Rattlers. Babin on the bench. Empty an attempt. Trying to go for it. Was Blanchet unable to reach the net. Nathan Sanderson skates along with 55 seconds to go. Terrence McLean can't find Ruutanainen. Sanderson has it again. Harassed a bit by Cedric Farron. And he pucks the empty net. So if there is any question, none remains. As Ville Marie will have a chance in their own barn to wrap the series up and advance to the Russell Cup Finals for the first time in franchise history. But it's not over yet for the Bradford Rattlers, as if they do win the next game in Ville Marie, they will tie the series and force a Game 7 back here at the Bradford West Willenberry Arena. Daniel Vanette skates in with throw-off. Babin heads to the bench once more. 20 seconds remain in the contest. Dennis Valkazov plays it. Beckley can't keep his own. Beckley got Daniel Vanette. 10 seconds is all that remains. Play penalty coming up to the Ville Marie Pirates. The high sticking will be called with 5 seconds remaining. Off the tie-up, battling away, 2 seconds and 1. It's over. The Ville Marie Pirates take a 3-2 series lead and win their second straight game here in Bradford and are 1 win away from going to the Russell Cup Final. Ville Marie pours onto the bench to celebrate with Julio Costa. So the Rattlers wait for the Pirates to celebrate with their fans. There's a lot of them making the journey from Quebec to Bradford to see their Pirates play a hard-fought game and sees their Pirates come out on top against the Rattlers by a score of 4-2. As the Pirates head off, the Bradford Rattlers raise their sticks in the air to salute the fans, which could be the final time this season that the Rattlers play a home game. There's a lot of what ifs. What if this is the last game here at home for the Bradford Rattlers, and what if they win in Ville and they come back here for a 7th game? So for Nick Stella and the Bradford Rattlers organization, we wish you a good hockey night for now.